Brought to you by Scouts. Feed your lawn. One is never enough.
When you think of Sports Center, what do you think typifies it to you?
The typical thing would be just it's a fantastic combination of being entertained and being informed.
We want to welcome Linda to Sports Center here. She comes to us by way of Seattle and New York before that. Nice of Larry Loretta, too, to light up a cigar on your behalf.
Well, Chris, I don't smoke, but thanks anyway. I just didn't want to make a mistake, and I just wanted to show the viewers not only how much I knew sports, but you know what? Even more important, how much I loved sports. Do you know who I am? I'm Linda Cohn. We're going to have fun, too.
If you don't know who that woman is right there,
Platinum plaques on my wall.
well, then you're not up on your sports.
Come on, let's go at it. Where are you going? That's why we loved it so much. They turned to us for the information.
No one's done more sports centers than this young lady right here.
Linda, you're 5,000 Sports Center.
Oh boy, Randy, I'm already laughing. People talk about, hey, you reach 5,000 sports centers, all-time leader. The biggest takeaway for me is that I have inspired and helped open doors for young women that are in the business now, my wonderful colleagues, of course. We're not athletes. It is the equivalent, I believe, of being on a biggest of stages and having that adrenaline rush and walking off that set saying you did the best you could and you did your job.
Joined now in studio by Linda Cohn herself. Over 5,600 sports centers anchored, over 3 decades at this desk, and a spatula tackled, as we just saw there too.
Love the flying spatula.
Love it, love it. It is incredible. So many moments across your storied career. But Linda, it's so interesting because there's so much conversation about what it takes to reach the pinnacle of your career and to reach the top. But what I'm interested in is what's the secret to staying at the top of your game as you've done for so long?
Maddie, first of all, great to be with you. It's just so proud of you and your success.
Thank you.
Probably the key, and this is what I tell a lot of people, is the fact that even though I was on Sports Center for 34 years, I make believe somebody is watching me for the very first time, and I have to prove to them that I belong and that I earned a seat in this chair.
That's so incredible. It's like in the Last Dance when Jordan said there's always someone in the gym who's never seen you play.
Exactly.
And surprisingly, after over 5,600 sports centers, you never know. There's always, maybe, at this point, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's true, but also I'm a fan. I'm a fan of sports. It stayed with me. A lot of people in our business, it's okay.
Yeah.
They become jaded, all right? It's just a matter, it's true.
Right.
But not me. It's part of my DNA. It's why I got into this in the first place, because I love watching all teams play. I respect the athlete, and I respect what they do. And I'm a fan, just like our viewers, and that I feel that was the connection, and that was another reason for the longevity.
Yeah. I, not only a sports fan, but I'm such a fan of yours. And one thing that I thought was very powerful is in your farewell, you said, quote, "What I'm most proud of is that my career lasted long enough for me to see little girls grow up watching Sports Center, enter the business, and succeed in it." And as one of those little girls who grew up watching you on Sports Center and has now come to interview you on multiple occasions and admire you in so many different ways, I'm curious why that is such a tentpole for you in this industry.
Well, Maddie, that always has meant so much to me. I mean, women have to stick together. It's very important to inspire and empower other women. And while I was enjoying every single minute of being in the moment and doing what I do, loving sports and sharing that passion through the screen, I did realize that there are young people like yourself, before you hopped on the bus to your kindergarten class, checking me out, watching the re-airs back in the day, and saying to themselves, you know what? Maybe I could do this. Maybe it's not just about me watching this with my dad or my mom. Maybe I can actually do this for a living. Because I see this woman up there, and her name's Linda. And I think it's okay, and I have hope now. And yeah, that means so much to me. Professionally, that's a strong legacy. And the other thing is, for all the young men that grew up watching me when they were little boys, for them, and I love that, they would always just say, Maddie, don't take this the wrong way. I never took sports from a woman before you. And I go, how can I take that the wrong way? That's the greatest compliment I could get.
Right.
But it made them believe believers that a woman can deliver sports and know what she's talking about. And that's why I loved always doing highlights of games, because it really showed off not only my knowledge, but that I knew the game and I knew what was going on, and I wasn't just reading it, I was feeling it, just like the fan on the couch watching SportsCenter.
And so great at it. I mean, breaking boundaries and barriers in so many ways, from being, a woman making the boys' high school hockey team to one of the first national sportscasters that is female. You have deservedly so gotten so much adoration and respect this week, including from Lil Wayne chiming in. I love that friendship. Linda Cohn and Wheezy besties. Who knew? I'm curious if there's a message that you've received or somebody who's reached out that has been surprising or impactful to you.
Just want to thank everyone who has reached out. It just means so much. I'm going to get back to each and every one of you, I swear. This is where social media is a good thing, because a lot of these people I never would be able to connect. Kevin from The Office is a big fan. Brian Baumgartner, I love him so much. He's the best. He reached out. Charles Barkley called me up on the phone and said all these amazing things about the women today, have a lot to be thankful for because you came before them. Stuff like that. But what I'm most proud of is that I was able to have this career but also be a mom and have two amazing children, Sammy and Dan. And that's what I'm really most proud of, that I could pull off the balancing act and still give this my all, but most important, be a great mom.
You've got so many layers to the legacy you're leaving on all of us. And one of the important things about the legacy that you leave is how great you are at reading highlights. And so before we let you go, Linda, we want to run it back and maybe have you read one more. And as a New Yorker,
Yes.
what better highlight?
We have a Knicks highlight from Linda.
Yes. Thank you, Phil Young, PA.
Bree makes this look so easy.
Yeah, you know what? I was in Billings, Montana at the time. I didn't miss a minute of this amazing thing. For me, a Knicks fan since 1973. Remember this? OG Anunoby saving the day. Oh, the tip. My God, for the love of elevation. Anunoby goes inside for the tip into the lead. They battle back these beloved Knicks. Down 29. They win it. Stunned Wemby in the crowd. 107-106. They got a 3-1 lead as they head to San Antonio. Oh, the Garden was great. Taylor Swift, shout out to you. You're the good luck charm. Game 5, Knicks looking to close out the series early for Jalen, the Messiah, against Wemby. Give it up. And then Vassell finds Wembanyama, throws it down. 19 points, 14 boards for Wemby. Spurs up 9. Jalen Brunson, number 11, right past Wemby. The captain, the finger roll. Knicks trail by 4. Here they come, down 2 under 5 minutes to go. Brunson again, imposing his will. Here they come. We're tied at 83. Wow, about 21 left. Spurs down 2. Dylan Harper says, not on my watch. Hits the turnaround, Jay Butler. 25 points. He did his best. Tied at 88. Next Knicks possession. It's Brunson. Blowing by Stephon Castle, which is tough to do. And the MSG watch party is going crazy. Oh my goodness, what a crowd. Knicks up 2. Now they're up 3. 26 to go. Josh Hart at the line. Misses it. Mitchell Robinson gets the offensive board, and Anunoby is fouled. Robinson checking it again, fighting off 2 Spurs to win that board, and he would ice the game. What a moment. 45 points for Jalen Brunson. The NBA Finals MVP. A new Messiah. Hey, Clyde, you're the best. And look at that picture of Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. You got this. You always did. You made us all believers.
Everybody in America is watching the highlight. I was watching Linda. That's like watching Jimi Hendrix play guitar.
Oh,
It's
thank
incredible.
you. That's awesome. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you, someone asked me about my New York sports, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
And it's tough, but Jalen Brunson just is added to it, along with my guy Eli Manning, and of
Ooh.
course, Mark Messier, another great number 11.
Linda, as one of the voters for the Giants all-time 100, we know how much you love your New York sports right there, but lots of love for Linda Cohn.
Linda Cohn. The only thing better than being a co-anchor of yours is being a friend of yours. Do it for Babs, who's responsible. Love you, LFC.
Linda, what an honor it was to have shared a desk with you on SportsCenter for so many years. I always knew our audience and I were going to be getting the news from someone who loved it and lived it. Your authenticity is one of the things that made you one of the greats of all time. One of my favorite pictures of my daughter is from when I brought her to work several years ago and had her take a picture with you on the SportsCenter set. It's a reminder to me to this day what's possible for her regardless what she wants to do. ESPN is not ESPN without you. We love you, and I can't wait to see what's next.
I'm gonna make this quick because if it's long, don't cry. I will miss you. I love you. You are the absolute best. I remember doing SportsCenter shows with you, ESPN radio with you. You are the consummate professional, absolutely fun, the best. I'll miss you. And I'm gonna stop now because I told you I would cry.
Linda, I know where I was when I heard that you were hired by ESPN. I was at Costco. I was in the television section. I wasn't looking to buy a television that day, but I was watching it, and you were on KIRO, Channel 7, and they were saying goodbye. You moved on. I wanted to do the same thing. I watched you go do it. You did it big. You did it for a long time. You cackle, laugh during the closes. You made us stay till 4 a.m. Couldn't hold it together. But you did hold it together to have a lengthy and legendary career. Congratulations on that, and I hope there's joy for you in whatever's next.
Linda Cohn, Lou Gehrig, Cal Ripken, add them up, they didn't do what you've done. The most SportsCenters ever. Truly amazing. Congratulations on that. Listen, we met, I don't know, early 90s. You're on TV in Seattle, and I said, I'll be seeing you along the line. And here we are, a third of a century later, and the Swami got that one right. Thank you for being a teammate, a colleague, and above all, a friend. For millions of viewers, congratulations. And another prediction, see you soon.
What amazing. Thank you. Gosh, golden.
I mean, part of the fabric of what makes this desk so special to sit at. I know
You
I
got
don't have the same longevity as those greats, but grew up a fan of you.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you for pouring into my love of sports and making this the best job on the planet.
And thank you for making this a possibility for people like me, and an incredible moment to just share this with you, and I can't wait to watch what's next.
Thanks so much, Maddie. Awesome. And thanks to everyone. Thanks to ESPN, everyone that I've come in contact with. Appreciate you. I need a tissue.
That's a record that's not going to be broken anytime soon.
Untouchable.
Untouchable. Remarkable. Linda Cohn.